Bruh, you can't imagine no stuff like that. You understand? You can't think that because back then he wasn't Brother Love. He was Puffy. All the way up until he became Diddy. So his behavior over the years has changed.
Hey, y'all gotta catch up on this crazy drama real quick. So Diddy's out here breaking bro code big time, throwing shade at his big bro Jay-Z. He's not just throwing shade though, he's straight up calling Jay-Z a criminal mastermind, saying he's behind all sorts of shady stuff. Rumors about Jay-Z not being as squeaky clean as he seems have been circling forever, and now it looks like there might be some truth to it. Diddy's in some deep federal trouble, especially after the cops raided his houses in LA and Miami. They got him, his sons, and his crew all cuffed up. He's facing serious jail time, but he's not backing down. Nope, he's flipping the script and pointing fingers right at Jay-Z, singing like a canary. Jay-Z's in hot water, but guess who's loving every minute of his downfall? Yep, it's his sister-in-law Solange. She's never been a big fan of Jay-Z, and now that he's in trouble, she's soaking it all in, allegedly mocking him left and right. With Diddy snitching and Solange throwing shade, things are about to get messy for Jay-Z. Rumor has it, Solange might even be working with the feds to take him down. Man, Solange must have some spies on Jay-Z or something because she's been riding his case for months, maybe even years now, and she ain't letting up. Things have been going downhill for Jay-Z, and Solange seems totally chill with it, especially since there's a good chance her sis Beyonce might bounce now that Jay-Z's facing some serious heat from the feds. One thing about Solange, she's no faker. If she ain't feeling you, she's not gonna fake it. And even though she keeps a low profile like her sis, everyone knows she's not a fan of Jay-Z. I mean, remember that elevator incident? Yeah, that was a dead giveaway. She's been trying to split Beyonce and Jay-Z up for ages, trying to show Beyonce what kind of guy Jay-Z really is. Despite being the younger sis, Solange has always been fiercely protective of Beyonce, even since they were kids. She's been relentless, never giving up. Even though she hasn't succeeded in breaking them up, she's gone above and beyond to shield her sis from all the media drama and embarrassment. And anyone in the know about Beyonce and Jay-Z knows all about Jay-Z's wandering eye and his history of cheating. Remember that whole Becky with the good hair scandal? Yeah, turns out Jay-Z's infidelity goes deeper than just Becky. Dude allegedly couldn't keep it in his pants with multiple women. Talk about a mess. Yo, I don't know if y'all caught wind of this or if it slipped your minds, but back in 2011, right after Beyonce dropped the bomb that she was preggers with Blue Ivy, Jay-Z's alleged side chick Kathy White kicked the bucket under some seriously shady circumstances. And to add more fuel to the fire, just a few days before she croaked, Kathy supposedly reached out to a reporter, teasing an interview where she'd spill the tea about her fling with Jay-Z. You know, Jay-Z wouldn't have been down for that kind of drama to hit the streets. So, the story goes, Kathy allegedly leaked the news as payback for Jay-Z blindsiding her with Beyonce's pregnancy announcement. Jay-Z caught hell for stepping out on Queen Bey, and folks were all ears to hear Kathy's side of the story. But get this, she bit the dust less than a day after those pics went viral. Talk about some sketchy timing, right? To add more spice to the mystery, Kathy's social media vanished into thin air after her demise, sparking rumors that she might have been silenced. Some fingers were pointed at Jay-Z, suggesting he might have had a hand in her sudden exit, but there's been zilch solid evidence to back up those claims, leaving it all wrapped up in mystery. Still enough to send chills down your spine though, and what's even crazier and darker are the eerie details surrounding her death. So, check it, we got this whole story from a journalist called Liz Crokin, a former Star magazine reporter. Liz claims Kathy initially denied knowing Jay or hanging out with him, but when Liz dropped pics of Kathy, Jay-Z, and Diddy at a Vegas club, Kathy started considering spilling the tea. That tell-all never saw the light of day, as we already mentioned. Why? Liz says a few days later when she tried to hit Kathy up, she got hit with the news that Kathy had passed. Liz ain't buying the story that Kathy died from a brain aneurysm like the autopsy report says. A healthy 28-year-old woman just dropping dead from an aneurysm? Nah, something smells fishy, Liz wrote. According to Liz, sources spilled the tea that Kathy had spilled the beans to Jay-Z about their alleged fling. And get this, days after Kathy's death bomb dropped, Beyonce announced her pregnancy with Blue Ivy at the 2011 VMAs. Liz smells a PR disaster brewing if Kathy had gone public around the same time as Bey's big baby reveal. Kathy was tight with Claudia Jordan, and according to Liz, rumor had it Claudia was convinced a big-name rapper had her girl offed. Now Liz is hoping Jay-Z gets served the same karma as Diddy, who's currently caught up in lawsuits left, right, and center, accusing him of all sorts of sketchy stuff. Just wait, Jay-Z's gonna get exposed flows just like Diddy, Kathy posted on X. I'm praying for justice for Kathy White one day. And then there's also the Olivia story. Check this out. There's this former model who's claiming Jay-Z tried to pull a fast one on Beyonce with her, and now she's dropping a song aimed right at the power couple. Olivia McFowler, aka Yes Live Can, is calling out Beyonce in her latest track, where she says she shut down Jay-Z's moves. She spilled the tea about Jay-Z's alleged cheating back in August 2013, and she's been sticking to her story ever since, even dropping it in her music. Her song, Sorry Ms. Carter, samples the beat from Outkast's classic Ms. Jackson. In the song, Liv dishes about what supposedly went down between her and Jay-Z, claiming he tried to make her his side chick. She even throws in some lines referencing Beyonce and Jay-Z's own lyrics.
I did well, and I'm in Miami, so that's a lot of the stories come from being in Miami. I'm around Puff, I'm around Jay, I'm around everybody that's in the industry.
Remember that interview she did with PNC Radio? Liv spilled more details, saying Jay-Z tried to slide her his digits while they were on set together, but Liv wasn't having it, saying she's got too much respect for Bey. Now, there's been all this buzz about Beyonce and Jay-Z's marriage being on the rocks, especially after that wild elevator incident with Solange going off on Jay-Z. But despite the rumors, they're still putting on a united front, showing up together at their shows and posing for pics like everything's all good. Oh, and here's a juicy twist to the story involving Solange. So, Olivia and Jay-Z were chilling in a private spot having a chat when out of the blue, Solange shows up. Olivia thought she was about to catch a beatdown, man. She was so shook when she saw Solange heading their way. Olivia spilled the beans, saying Solange came out of nowhere and she was ready to bounce ASAP. She knows better than to mess with Solange, cause that woman means business. Olivia was like, whoa, dodged a bullet there. Solange ain't messing around when it comes to her fam, even if it means stepping to her sister's man. And that's why she's been putting in work trying to split up Beyonce and Jay-Z. But hey, Beyonce's sticking with Jay-Z for now, as long as everything's all good between them. But let's keep it real, behind the scenes, things ain't all sunshine and rainbows for Bey and Jay. There's a whole lot of cash tied up in their relationship, and as long as they're together, they're keeping their music empire on lock and holding on to that top spot in Hollywood. So we all used to think Beyonce and Jay-Z's marriage was rock solid, right? But turns out, things might not be as peachy as we thought. New developments got folks speculating we might be witnessing the end of the Carter union. Lately, there've been whispers about trouble in paradise for Bey and Jay. Some bloggers spilled the tea that they've been living separately for a minute, and Beyonce's been mulling over whether to pull the trigger on a divorce. Word on the street is Jay-Z's under the Fed's microscope, about to get exposed like Diddy, but on a bigger scale. Now, Jay-Z and Diddy go way back, so it ain't too shocking they might be mixed up in the same kind of mess. Rumor has it, Beyonce ain't planning to go down with the ship if Jay-Z gets caught, and she's already been setting up camp solo. At first, we didn't pay much mind to all this gossip, but then Homeland Security swooped in on Diddy, and sources started chirping about him snitching on Jay-Z. And let me tell you, Homeland Security ain't playing around. They take their sweet time, piecing together cases like a slow-cooked stew, making sure every detail is covered. That's why their conviction rate's sky high. And Diddy, he's been on their radar for ages, along with the FBI, especially with all those rumors swirling about his preferences. Back in 2013, the FBI even grilled some big shot about Diddy's supposed affairs with guys. So yeah, things are getting real messy real quick. If they're digging into Diddy's business, you better believe they've got some serious dirt on him, and they're on the hunt for hard evidence to bring him down. So what's this mean? It means the feds have been quietly building a case against Diddy for a whopping 11 years. That ain't no walk in the park, my friends. It's a testament to their commitment and thoroughness. And let's talk timing. It ain't no coincidence they're dropping the hammer now, with 5 lawsuits slamming Diddy in less than 6 months, all accusing him of the same shady business.